Good morning, Facebook Live peeps. It's Freedom Friday. Glad to see you and glad to be with you. And so grateful that I woke up this morning and I'm out on another walk, Friday walk. And I wanted to talk today about a topic about your list. Just a minute. Let me show you what's going on down here. All right. These are fire ants. Whoops. Rotate your photo. Okay, anyway. These are fire ants crawling up my leg. Now, if any of you have ever walked in Texas anywhere, there are these things called fire ants. And they love to eat you if you're stepping in it. So my list of successes is I have feeling in my leg and I know that I am alive because the ants are biting me. All right, not quite what I had planned for today, but you know what? Sometimes the list of successes come from our failures. I wanted to talk to you about failure today. Although I know the topic was listing your successes, and successes come from failures. Yes, I wanted to talk to you. Hey, Jose, how you doing? We're talking about successes that come from your failures. So just for a minute, think of a situation where you thought was an epic failure. Epic failure. Okay, now, one from your past. Just think about it. I'm killing these fire ants that are crawling up my leg. Okay. You gotta love those fire ants. They sure make you know that you're alive. Okay, so you got that time when you were a failure and you knew that everything was falling apart. One of my stories, the reason I wanted to do this, yesterday I had I'm doing this webinar. It's going to be so kick butt. I was all prepared. I was on it. 7 o'clock last night, I got my technology set off, and it was the best webinar I'd ever given. And it was all about from dreams to reality, 3 keys to manifest the life you love. I was so on it. I was so proud of myself afterwards. And then it was late and I clicked it and the technology was messed up. It never went out. No one saw it. There's not even a recording of it. I was like, oh man, all the work I put into that. I memorized things. I even looked good, combed my hair. It was in my office. Back design was perfect. Man, and I started to beat myself up because I had failed. Then I realized, wait a minute, what if I really believed everything that I had just said in my webinar? Are you curious about what the webinar was about now? What if I believed that in order to manifest your dream, fear and failures are prerequisites? You know, Thomas Edison, he never had a failure. He had 10,000 attempts until he got it right. He never called any one of those attempts a failure. So I started to, okay, what were the successes from last night? Because guess what? It's all in our thinking. Because thinking causes our feelings. Feelings cause our actions. Actions cause our results. Let me just run that by you again. So if I was thinking failure, right, in my mind, that I screwed it up, I blew it last night, right? My feeling tone would be, what's the use? I'm going to give up. Why am I even doing any of this stuff? My actions would be, I give up. I'm just going to stay in bed and have about a dozen donuts this morning. I'm not going to get out and do it. And my results would be boom. I would never have done it. All right? That's one way where we could play this thing out called failure. All right? You with me? Okay, now, let me give you another reframe on this. Okay, what if it wasn't a failure, but that it was a success? What if the success was I realized that I did a great job on the webinar. 2, I was so prepared. 3, I look good. All of those success. Internally, the content went to me internally, and then I asked myself, it was a success? All right, I'm feeling happy. I can get up and do a Facebook Live about screwing up, doing perfectly imperfect. And what else? My actions would be, hey, I got an idea. What if everyone who's watching this private message me? I could give you a time slot in my schedule, and I could do a mini webinar to you personally. Would you like that? Thumbs up if you would love that. And we would have like this conversation 101. And I would tell you more about what I do and everything. But what if it wasn't a failure, but it was a success? Because I put it in my mind. I said, okay, God, give me an idea of something I could do. So there you go. I'm putting it out there. Now, one of the things that I talked about on the webinar, hang on, let me see this. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to give you a clue of where I'm at today. This is actually a park over by my house. You know, one of the cool things is that when I get up and I keep moving, there are so many places to walk and explore by my house. There you go. Back at it. Okay. Now, last night I taught, and I will redo the webinar, and I will put it on YouTube this time so you'll be able to see it. YouTube is awesome. I was trying something different. Did not work last night. Okay. One of the 3 principles, 3 keys in manifesting the life you love, and I will just give you a clue, it's the 3rd key that I'm doing. And it's called befriending your fear. Befriending your fear. And knowing that failures and fear are part of the journey. They're part of the journey. They live together, you know. Fear and failure live together. They're part of your journey. And whatever it is, your journey, it's what you decide to do, what you decide to call it. All right? You can call it failure. You can call it like, feedback. Let's do it again. Your choice. Now, I also want to put a shout out. For those of you who don't know, I am, as of 2014, I'm no longer in a special ed classroom. Can you tell? Yesterday, 2 days ago, my school that I was at, I hope you can hear me, the wind's picking up. Let me go over here. The school I was at was on lockdown. And what lockdown means is there's a threat. My immediate reaction was, I've been in those situations before at schools. Unfortunately, we're trained to get the kids safe and all that. And then it's actually, they were safe the next day. Everybody came in, and your mind is a little shook because you were in that teacher mode. So I want to put a shout out to all the teachers who went through that and knew and protected those kids the other day. So what I wanted to say is the success in that was that we have the most caring, loving, trained, secure teachers in the world, and they do that with passion and love. So hug a teacher today, hug a cop today, and we're going to call those success moments where there's a lot of bonding in moments of fear. So all right, so here, those are like the main points of what I wanted to talk about today. Make a list of all your successes. Here's something you can do. Make a list, write it down too, of all your successes. Okay? Carry that around with you in your wallet or wherever, And whatever you feel, there's a story about Abraham Lincoln and how he carried this piece of paper in his pocket. They found it when he was assassinated, and it was a paper where a newspaper clipping of where they were calling him a success. And he would read that every day, even though it looked like an epic failure. So the homework for today, life work, is, first of all, if you'd love some one-on-one time with me, I have like these little 30-minute and 1 hour slots. I'd love to talk to you about your vision, your dream, what I do, and maybe how I can help you take your next step. I'll put that in the comment below. I am going to reshoot that webinar. I promise you it will be, well, I don't know. I'm just going to keep trying. And anyway, the homework for today, or the life work, I like life work better, is to make a list of your successes. Maybe it was when your kid was born. Maybe it was when you, I don't know. We all have them. Like maybe you're on the high school football team and made a touchdown, or maybe it was your first kiss. Maybe it was when you're at top house. Maybe it was when you got a job promotion or just got a job. But write those down, make a list of those, and carry them with you. Carry them with you. And as you go through the day today, or whenever, pull those out and reflect on those, because success breeds success. It's all in your thinking. Some of your failures are your most epic successes. So, Judy Matejczyk, Life Master Consultant, I'd love to connect with you. Let's talk. Let's dream. Dream big, dream bold, dream accomplish brilliantly. Go out and make it a great day. Have a great day full of blessings and love too, Abraham. And Tristan and Jose, I love it that you're on live. I love it that more people will be saying this. Over and out. Make it a great day.